Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of GTA San Andreas. On the last episode, we finished up basically most of the storyline of Las Venturas, and today we're in San Fierro for one very good reason. And that is the thing right behind me. The little red marker thing. Today, we're going to be 100%ing San Fierro, or at least doing the final thing that would basically kind of give us 100% in San Fierro if each area had a specific, or if each area had a percentage. This race tournament is the final thing we need to do in San Fierro that we can't do anywhere else, really. Basically, with that, what I'm saying is there are other things that we can do in San Fierro technically, but I kind of see them as San Andreas sort of things. You know what I mean? You can do them in any area of the game, basically, and with those, I'm going to do them in between Las Venturas and returning to Los Santos. And speaking of Los Santos, we will be returning to Los Santos today to do its race tournament. And I'm not sure how long this is going to be. I'm a little bit rusty, and some of these races courses can be pretty long. Like this one, the first one right now is like about 2 miles, which I don't know don't know what it is in kilometers, and then because I'm Australian, I use kilometers, and that's too much. I do have the game audio or the game radio on to kind of give me something to do. Because I mean, believe me, CJ's quotes are pretty hilarious, and we will be hearing them a lot if we crash, that is. But I don't think that is solely going to be able to entertain me or keep me focused as we drive along. And we're not doing so hot, although this is only the first race, and we'll be doing a lot of races today. And there are 3 other tournaments or race tournaments that that become unlocked once you get your pilot's license for some reason, or in between the flight school mission of sorts. But yeah. And technically I could have had an entire episode solely dedicated to doing those 4 race tournaments, but I decided that might get not only boring to edit, but boring to watch, and be a little bit fatiguing on me, since there's only so much driving I can GTA driving I can handle. And thankfully we were able to take someone. Would have liked to be in first by now, but you know, luck of the draw, I suppose. And funny thing is, all of the NPCs in this game have a chance to race you, including the one found at the numerous strip clubs. And that has happened to me before. And we did do so hot. Ooh, I guess we can do that. Boy. Something tells me we're going to be here for a while. But yes. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, here's one now. And an interesting thing about how this game works, if the stripper NPCs appear here, they for some reason have a random chance or have a slight chance of appearing in, or just in the overall in general. I have no idea how the hell that happens. And I believe you can't kill any of your opponents, because then I believe you do get disqualified. I think. I'm not sure, and I'm not really keen to test that out. Yeah. And if you're wondering what the other 3 race tournaments are, there's the Los Santos one, which I've mentioned, and then there's 2 on Las Venturas. One of them is ground vehicle racing, like we're doing here, and the other one, surprisingly, is actually a aircraft time trial sort of thing. Although for some reason it's still still classed as the race tournament, and they're still called races for some reason. I'm not sure, but we will do the Las Venturas race tournaments at a later date. Only because we're running out, or our time in Las Venturas is running out pretty quickly, and in the last episode we actually unlocked the final mission, or storyline mission of Las Venturas, which will lead us back to Los Santos, doing a... Oh my god, really? Good thing... Good thing they're a set distance away, because we could have been fucked there. And I believe you get money for this, I don't know. But yeah. And, well, we're fairly close to reaching a fairly significant milestone in terms of Let's Playing, especially my first. Kinda wasn't expecting this to last that long, although that's kinda what you get when you Let's Play a GTA game. You get a fairly long Let's Play. Well, I guess, in terms of, I guess, normal status, and I think what I'm going to do is I think I might actually show the first time I do a race, and then if I fail it after the first time, I might just skip until I do it. Or I might just show all the fails and how I failed until I win at this. Because there is quite a lot. I think there's in total 22 races you do in total, like out of all 4 race tournaments, and for some reason they're not split evenly. And I don't know, I think there might be actual ground there, not displayed on the minimap. I think just to be safe, you should just not worry about that. But yeah. And next episode we probably will come pretty close to actually 100%ing Las Venturas. Because in that episode we will be doing I think possibly the remaining asset missions. I mean, I do have the notebook or the exercise book that I used to plan the entire list of episodes, or this Let's Play, but for the remaining few episodes I decided to change. Oh, fuck. Something didn't quite click there to me, because I thought that because the water didn't spawn, or the, I guess, texture didn't spawn, I thought the entire ground was just fine to go through, but no. That's not how that works, and oh cut back. Damn it. And we're back here. Hopefully we don't fail past this point. Okay, good. Hopefully we don't do so bad. Though, possibly... Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, good, we did it. And we got kind of close to winning the first time, but we fucked up. Woo! You can destroy the vehicle with, or you can kind of be disqualified for destroying your vehicle after finishing the race, but yeah. I kind of forgot what I was saying before we cut, or before editing, but not really looking forward to go-karting because the go-karts in this game kind of suck at controlling. Like, they are very not good. Like, even then. And if you're not going for 100%, there'll probably only be one instance where you get in a go-kart, and that's coming up pretty quickly. But yeah, I think I know what I'm saying, but we are going to have a bit of a highlighted episode spree only because there's not many missions left. There's, I think, less than 10, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah. And I did kind of try and split them up a little bit in variety, and most of all we're going to be doing is set in Las Venturas, since that's really the area we have the most left in, actually. I think, apart from the storyline missions in Los Santos and the remaining, or the race tournament we're going to be doing in this episode, that's it in Los Santos. And I guess for the whole San Andreas thing, we still have the oysters and the shooting range. That's it, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. But on technically our final leg of this Let's Play, there's not much left. And I think I said this in the episode we did Freefall in, but apart from the highlighted, I guess, Los Venturas 100%ing spree we're going to be doing in the next few episodes, there aren't going to be any opportunities for any more highlighted episodes, and I'm kind of surprised how good I did, especially, well, I actually managed to do that, considering how badly I did that, and I think this is one of the hardest ones in this, because I think there's always going to be at least one race in this that is completely bullshit, and I think this might be it, apart from the one we just did, I think. But yeah. And if I haven't changed the way I do my title cards and outros by this episode, or by the time this episode goes, well, I edit this episode, which probably is going to be a little bit surprising since I've like changed them up like 3 times already. and like I only just edited episode 25 yesterday, and that's about halfway to where I'm at right now. The joys of editing post comment, or the joys of editing ahead, I guess, or recording ahead, and then editing as you edit. But yeah, if I haven't done that, then yeah, well, I guess I'll pop something up to see if I did or not. And if I didn't change them, then this entire conversation is probably useless, since I'll just edit it out, I think. I love that line. Though someone's going to be mad for screwing up their ride. Yeah, we didn't do so hot. And if you're wondering why we have the girlfriend, wait, I did kind of explain that in the last highlight episode. That wasn't freefall. Whoops. And we failed again. Yay. I think I might just miss the kilos. Saying, and goodbye. This might have just been it. Okay, good. You threw it away, person in second. You threw it away. You helped me take that turn. Thank you. Boy, yeah. Your water level maintains throughout this, and I think you can even get either busted or killed or wasted in the menus. So if you get a wanted level, I'd probably recommend that you stay away, or you either quickly maintain your menus, or you just get out and try and get out of it or something. I don't know, but yeah. San Fierro Hills, a long one. I don't like the long ones. That's what she said. But this one has a lot of straightways, so we should be good. And if I don't fuck up around here, we should be good. A lot of straightways to go, just goes fast. And I think I've heard that the handling, acceleration, and all that is modified somewhat in these race tournaments, so they can either be stacked against you or stacked in your favor slightly, because I think no matter what your driving skill is, the handling is pretty much maxed out on these vehicles, I think. I'm not too sure how this works. There's an entire list of special vehicles, and I think there might even be a forum, might be Reddit, that is dedicated to like listing the locations of the special vehicles and finding out ways to get them. And I think that there are several special vehicles in the race tournaments. And I think most of the benefits are just things you can probably modify yourself, or things you can modify yourself, but you don't get as efficient, or the things you get aren't as efficient. Like I think some are like bulletproof or explosion proof, meaning that not meaning that they can not explode, but they don't get damaged as much when near explosions. So I think that's good. And I kind of would look behind me to see where our opposition is, but we can't. I probably won't worry about that, since we should really be worried about winning or keeping first. And again, the main way of taking turns with low handling vehicles is to, or I guess increase your handling with low handling vehicles is to slow down before you take the turn. Like there, I wasn't even pressing the accelerate button. Fucking A. And your opponents don't take this hill well for whatever reason. Smoking. Actually, I wonder if you could get into a paint spray during a race tournament and have enough time to win. I wonder. And no, for all of the race tournaments, the traffic is not turned off, which I'm kind of surprised is. And for whatever reason, again, they still prioritize the checkpoint markers instead of the location of your opponents, which might be good, and I think I might have screwed up already, since I think second's like in the dust already, which is kind of surprising. I think that might be second. Yeah, fuck. Okay, our car is smoking and we're in first still. I took the corners on that mountain, hill, whatever, a little bit faster, but a little bit more careful. A little bit. So we should be good. Although, if I don't get combo trying to overtake these motherfuckers, then we should be good. Okay. Why are these cars so fucking fragile? Alright, they're fast, and the faster a car is, the more fragile it tends to be, as the rules of this game are. And man, sometimes having the traffic off would be really good, but yeah, I guess just adds to the challenge. And okay, good. It's like I thought we would have like I thought we missed the turn. And another one that I don't like at all. And if you don't notice, most of the time these races are set in a circuit for whatever reason. Okay, good. As the title of the race implies, endurance is key, but speed is also a thing that is needed. Okay, that goes one. Fuck. I thought he would have missed the marker. And I think the game is extremely lenient towards the opponents when it comes with hitting the markers. But you yourself, you need to hit the markers dead on. Or some part of your vehicle has to go through the marker. Somewhat, I don't know. And we're rolling with the same car that we had before, I think. I believe the type of vehicles you and your friend have are somewhat randomized, but I think when it comes to speed, they're the same. And I even think the vehicle's max speed you have are also altered in this. And how the fuck did he not get stopped? And because traffic isn't disabled, you can get those crazy taxi people that will follow you. And hopefully... Okay, he fell the fuck off. That did us first. And we should have it for a little bit, unless the person that wasn't fourth comes and catches up. Although technically the people or the AI in this are kind of set to like a limit. Like the person that is set to being first has the highest. Oh, I guess rubber banding as well. I believe we return. This marks out the return to Fierro. And if you were wondering if you wanted to set in lane for this for these race tournaments, I wouldn't really recommend a set lane, but kind of balance out in the middle, so you can like easily alter or move to any lane when necessary. Oh, I thought we would have taken the other way. Like, it's just kind of to stay the most aware and giving yourself ample time to react, because I've heard that your reaction time when driving is doubled, I think, or is the most important thing, really. I don't know. Driving. And hopefully I will be able to get a guest for the episodes here. I don't know, possibly. I would like to do that because I'll get them, because it's going to be our third or second-ish highlighted episode spree. But yeah. Originally, before I actually planned the entire Let's Play, or planned out the entire Let's Play, I had it that each race tournament was its own thing, and like I don't know if I wanted to do them back to back, but I think the first race tournament I would have done by myself without any guests, but then the remaining three I would have had guests. But yeah, that wasn't until I decided that it might just be easy to group the race tournaments together. And I guess if you really wanted to, you could try and put yourself to the limit if your car is either at black smoke or is smoking. Like if you're really close to the final checkpoint, you can... Oh! That is the last one, and we have a flight to Los Santos to do. But yeah, if you're really close to the race or to the final marker, you can technically, I guess you can, if you wanted to, try and push yourself to get over that, or over that line before that happens. And yeah, we have everything. We've done everything in Los Santos. Oh, San Fierro, not Los Santos. Did I just fuck myself over? I mean, if we die, then we'll probably just spawn back over there. But hopefully this fall isn't enough to set this off. Forget if it is or not. Hopefully we can just land. Okay, good. We good. No need to trip. But I think if we didn't land on that roof, we would have done it. We would have been done. Well, we would have died. Well, after the slight setback of death, we're here at wherever the fuck this is, and for some reason they chose here to be the Los Santos race tournament thing. And you may notice we now have a chance to do, or to retry, the lowrider race, and not only that, but we get to do both Badlands things. And yeah, so now we only have the Little Loop, Back Road, Wanderer, whatever the fuck that is, City Circuit, Vinewood, Freeway, and Into the Country. So like 6. That isn't so bad, although I think they expect you to do these once you're back in Los Santos, which kind of explains why they're so hard. But I think I already failed. Great. I guess we will just attempt to handle our own because we don't have any armor. Great. That went well. Although I think probably want to take this slow. Because while we are in the fastest spike in the game, we have very tight corners to do, and we can fall the fuck off easily. And because this is such a short race, we don't have much time to catch up. Like at all. How in the fuck? Let's just go straight into the drink. really love how CJ's like first immediate action is to go into the driving or skydiving pose, despite not only being near water, but I guess there's you better hope that you clear not only all vehicles, or you have the height to clear any vehicles, or you don't get messed up in midair. We fucked up. Yeah, and we took third again. Okay, we did good. Finally. Unfortunately, this is the only race close to the ocean or body of water, because I'll just be doing that. And I have no idea why there are so many goddamn hookers around here. Although maybe because it's close to the rich area. I mean, you would want to do that, right? Right? Come on, taxi, you piece of shit. I think maybe most of these races are, well, I guess they're evenly mixed between bikes and cars, I think. But I think this one is a little bit more lenient to bikes. Or at least the first half is, I think. I don't know. I'm a little bit rusty on this, and I can't really remember them, or what these races are. But I think we won't get first time lucky here. Only because for some reason the road on this hill is very awkwardly done. Although I guess, yeah, it's something. It's a road. Kind of wish there was like a difference to there's a difference between the final marker. Screw you, motherfucker, you're on an NLG and we are not. How dare you? Let's I was gonna say let's go for a swim, but there's no fucking no. Okay. Apparently they don't have water. Leave. Okay. I don't think their AI was set to being in first. Because sometimes that can happen. Although I think at that point their AI adjusts to where, or to their position, I think. I don't know. No, okay, that doesn't change it. We can do the little trick to build up maximum speed faster. What's that? You were on an NRG? I don't give a shit because I'm glitching the game. I think this is either an exploit or a glitch. I'm not sure. Just take a bit of a shortcut here. And if we wanted to, we could do it here, although I think we might get a little bit fucked. This because the road isn't flat, and really this is probably best and only really suited to having flat ground. Although you can probably, if you know the tricks of the trade, you can probably just use them to adjust. I really hate how easily sometimes random bikes can turn over, and you can totally take the wrong part of this intersection and totally fuck yourself over. I've done that a few times before, only because I didn't know the game as well as I do now, or as well. And this is the end, but let's I wanted to go on a journey, because sometimes for whatever reason you can get very insane height by going up those things. And yeah, okay. What the oh, that person just spawned inside of a tree and the game just decided, oh, he's not supposed to be there. Where's the best place for him to be? On top of the tree. Instead of just, put him a few centimeters or a few pixels out of the tree, But I have heard that when this game spawns its objects or its assets, it just spawns them above where the road thinks it should be, or above where the road is, and it doesn't really take the things along the road well. No. Buddy, you're on the wrong level there. You. I think that's right, we're on fourth, and then he missed the road marker. Or the marker. That's good, I guess. For some reason this vehicle doesn't have as good handling as it should. But I think this is one of the instances where the game just decides, yep, no, this car, you thought it had good handling? It doesn't. And I don't think we can catch up to first. Wait, okay, no. Probably turn the icons off, because they can get a little bit distracting, and right then I didn't know where exactly it was, and I thought we would... okay. Unless that person's in third or something and missed a marker somewhere, although I don't think it would do that. So I think we had it, but then something happened. I don't know, I think I might just look over the footage. But we need to do this the same but better. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, we won. but there are a few instances where we could have blown the fuck up. Okay, good. And why was our car at an angle? It's not supposed to go at an angle. Hopefully it's one of the races where we can take it slow, and hopefully eventually we'll get it. Because we are on one of the fastest vehicles in the game. Or one of the faster ones. But as we saw from the driving school episode, it handles like shit. And you, sir, I do believe took an illegal turn. But the game's police don't give no shits about that. About following the laws of the traffic laws. Which, I mean, is probably one of the most important rules when learning to drive. And of course our car takes that turn like a complete and utter shit. Just take a bit of time to adjust my keyboard. What? How did that happen? What if you just faster if you tipped the fuck over? Like that person. No, but I'm about to be. Great. I didn't want it to do it like that. What the fuck were you doing? Where's first? I mean, I would know if there was a set thing on or a thing. But I swear I wasn't. I see how the fuck it is. I do good by you by flipping you, or by turning you around, and then you go around and stab me in the back by turning me around. Thank you. Goodbye. Nope, 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 nope. nope, 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 nope. Nope. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that police officer come from? Oh. I wanted to see if you could get telebusted. Oh, yeah. Final race we're doing in this episode. I mean, I would try and beat my score for the races that were covered in missions, but you've already seen them, and it was just me trying, like, doing them over and over again until I beat my time. Or maybe even matching my time, and I don't think you get anything for doing them again and beating your time, apart from bragging rights. But yeah, and of course that happens. Sometimes I forget that some of the things in this game aren't, or that seem like they would fall, don't, and things that you feel like would fall but they would fall down don't. Like trees, for instance. It doesn't say in the title, but drones is key as well. Just thought I should mention that, and I guess you can just go on the boardwalk. Good way to get out of traffic, although I kind of feel like having a wanted level kind of keeps your opponents honest, sort of thing. And I guess since the game is focusing on spawning in police, the amount of traffic in game is decreased. I wanted to go for a swim. But anyway, as I was saying, I think because the game is doing a balancing act between spawning police vehicles that are chasing us and normal traffic, it's not spawning in as many regular traffic, I guess. Wouldn't be lying if I said I wasn't a bit concerned of how we're doing currently. Hopefully I can lose a star. Because not only at 3 stars do barricades start popping up, but helicopters do as well, and if you didn't notice, helicopters shoot at you, and don't have quite a lot of health. Well, our vehicle doesn't have quite a lot of health left, and I'm thinking either one more head-on collision is enough to do us in, considering how fragile our car is. And yeah. But I think, oh no, there's like, I think one more part in this thing. Oh no. Oh no. We win. Well, that is the remaining race tournaments, and apart from the things that we can do in or the things set that I'm counting as San Andreas, just San Andreas things, then we've technically 100%ed Los Santos. Technically. I think. Is there a button to say, like, is there a button to, like, give up? Because I wouldn't mind being busted, only so I can warp. But yeah. I'll go save and then we'll end off the episode. Yeah, I guess this is close enough to where I want it to be. So I guess in this episode, we finished up Los Santos. Oh, San Fierro, and we pretty much 100%ed Los Santos as well. Once we get back to Los Santos, which is soon, by the way, or by the time we do, we should have Los Santos complete and working, or have worked towards getting San Andreas, or the entirety of San Andreas, done. So the next time we do an actual mission that is required, because believe me, we are going to be doing missions, just optional missions, soon. But yeah, the next time we do actual missions, we will be almost done. Yeah, we're technically on the final leg, or final 100% completion leg, really. Kind of feels weird to say that, considering I thought that this Let's Play would have been this Let's Play would be going on for much longer than it did, or is going to do, I guess. I don't know. But until then, I've been Treacle Ortiz, although it's just or you can just call me Ortiz. Peace and pineapples, guys, and I'll drive off into the sunset as we fade to the outro.